Hello everybody, thank you for joining us. Today we will draw a hand holding chopsticks, or we'll draw a posture in which noodles are being eaten and we're focusing on the grip. So oddly, of course, we should really just focus on the hand, but we'll go and make this a little more solid by putting in somewhat of the person. So we have head right here, so hunched a little bit into the shoulders, downward stance, posture of the head, positioning, I guess, a little bit downward. That is a cranium, brows, nose, mouth, and then we get to the real action. So now ideally we would have 1, 2, 3 and 4. So there's the bell shape for the hands, and right there is nestled a bowl. Now that's like we are talking about, like 2 hand positions, and we'll focus on the different aspects in more detail in a separate video, but right now we'll go 1, 2, and there's the thumb is here, 1 finger, 2nd finger, the 3rd one in this case not really visible. And of course we go back. Let's say the person is just like wearing a shirt, rolled up sleeves, and that would be the hand holding the bowl. We'll put in more details here in a moment, but then we have to position this guy challengingly with some foreshortening. In this case we don't necessarily need foreshortening, but we could just draw them all out, but foreshortening makes it look a little better. So we have 1, again bell shape, and then knuckles 1, 2, 3, 4. Now best placement is 1, 2, 3 and 4. So those are the fingers, hint of the thumb right there, and of course between the fingers we will have 1, we'll stop here in this case, 1 and 2 intersecting chopsticks. We will erase this little piece there, and there they meet right there. Now let's grab ourselves a pen to flesh this out a little better. So let's actually focus on the most important, technically the most important aspect, and how the fingers would most likely converge in a little bit of room there between the middle finger and the index finger, and we have a hand holding chopsticks from the most usual angle that you'll see. Of course we'll explore this in more detail in a separate video, but right now we wanted to focus on the entire, well, the most important aspect, I guess, is the upper body, the hand holding the food, or the food could be on the table, but it's I think we wanted to explore both angles here and just have both hands in action, and there is the hand holding the bowl from that angle. Of course if we place it like this we will have more fingers showing, but to make it very nice, concise and easy There's the knuckle actually. I'd put it far to the front, and there's the nail right there. Thumb lines, and then some details of the folding skin between the hands. And there we pretty much have the most important aspects. And of course, now if we want to put some like focus here, for instance, we can go about putting some details. We did mention that we hunch the head forward. In this particular case, doesn't need to be that way. Ear is right there, ear, and of course we have set of eyes, maybe have some food like showing here, and definitely have a meatball or two, or maybe spaghetti hanging from here. And of course, depending on what we would like to style this on, we could add in all the other details as we want. And there we have it. Person eating noodles, I guess, but this was the most important aspect of the video, so please do try it out. You can Google images too, and it would make for some good practice of anatomy. That and this are two different extremes. One is like pinching posture, one is like widespread and holding a wider object in that manner. So please do try it out. We have other videos focusing on anatomy, and we put out content pretty much every day, so please do keep watching. Do subscribe. Thank you very much, and have yourself a wonderful day.